whalahia tu hanei, hera tolo da walatala ke latai me mama hea nei. Tō linga hoko mai da matangi El Nino ke he tau atu motu he whahitonga he atu Pasifika. Ka mata he mahina Haiuni ke he mahina hao kuso he tau nei. Kua fuafua he mga nei ko e fitungu fulu e pasene tonu hia. Tō hoko mai da matangi El Nino ke he tau atu motu he Pasifika laui ai foki a Niuean. Ne whamaha ni tau matangi El Nino ke malolo lahi he mahina a te semo mo Februari. Mai ka mata ke ngalo he mahina ha masi kia me. Kua lai maha ki e longa he tau hiki anga he tau matangi he atu Pasifika. Si lahi foki e mawhana he tahi he mga ahu nei. Mo e amanaki ke tuma o e mawhana he tahi ke tau mga ahu i mua. Pe he mai e ulu whakatonu he Niuean Met Service. Ko sione tasi pule he toa, ko e ka kano he whalu mga ahu ni kua ni ku e uha he motu ha tautolu ha koe tau matangi El Nino. Kai nā kai ni koe matapatu a ia he momo he motu ha tautolu. Ha koe mga aho ka hoko mai ai e matangi El Nino ki Niue he talahau e ia. Koe tau mga aho homo tuai, momo tuai ni fuki a ia he motu. Si kua leva e nofo he tau matangi nei he motu tō hai ai e momo mo i paku he motu ha kua naka i whaiuha. Pe he mai foki a ia hau mai mamoko lahi e mga he tahi he mga nei. Talahau mai foki e polotu ko sione tasi pule he toa ko e mena lauia niwe he matahiku he tau ue e awhe mo hongo flumaua he matangi El Nino. Si kisia foki e lahi e masamaskalea ke he tau kai vau he motu mo e tau kau. Nā kai tō e uha, he motu ke he tōru, ke he whā e mahina, he tau e awhi moe hongo fulumaua. Koe mena ia kua lata ni e lau tōru, ke maua mamanaki, ke lata e moe tau mga ho pehe nei. Koe pungipongi ni nei, kua tau se ai taha whakaholo anga, ku ke he whare ika, tuai ke lata e moe fua ki anga he tau koloa fōu, mai whakakoanga ke tau whahi si voro mo e tāwiri makasea. Ko e ua e awhi ma mawhafo ne kua whakatupe whakawhono hani silani ko e D6 bulldozer mo e ua mo hive seo ua whulmawha kei lauda. O hoko atu e tauri lifu he whakawhono mai tau tangata ke whahinga hua ke lata e mo e fuakianga he tau koloa nei ne hukui e komisina tokolunga hani silani e whakawhono ni silani o mai ki ia ke fuaki atu ke le lifu pale mia he motu. Kua fuaki atu he komisina tokolunga a New Zealand ko e le lifu ko Ross Arden e tau koloa mo e whakakise manatu a ia kua mailonga ko e tau masini nei lahi e mahuinga mo e aonga ke latai mo e tau ngahua whakalaulahi e whakawhono mo e kautu. Ne talia mo e whiawhia e pale mia ko toke tālangi mo e whakatu mau hana whakaue ke whakawhono New Zealand ha kua whakatu mau ke langmatai a Niue mo e whakatupe tau koloa kua fōu mo e mitaki. Kua tuku atu he matua pare mea e tau manatu ke he awhi e ki ke whanemole ke he awhi mamafa ko e launa ke lau tōlu e tau tangata ngahua. Ka whakaonga ai mo e tau hatakianga ke whakaonga mo le veki ke loa e mangaho ka mai ke whakaonga ai e tau masini nei ke whakangahua whakalaulahi e motu. Ko e awhi mamafa D6 ko whitani he whakaonga he mga nei ke lata mo e tau palau he motu. Kua whiawhiala he president he matakau kiki haniwe ko Mr. Charlie Tohvaka ke whakailoa ko e tau pere kiki whakahiku tau finals anei kua manaki ke whaoisia ai e aho whaiumu nei ki ha kupu kamata he matahola valu he mga aho pungpungi. Ko laua e damanga ka paleko ai ke he pere lahi nei ke moa e sampiani he tau whiua kiki he tau ua e awhi mahongo fumawha ko alofi mo avesele. Ko tau maanga nei ne kautua i e tau veweheanga pool A mo e B. Ko e tau whakahikuanga ke lata mo e tau tuanga ke tōru aki mo e whā kua whiwhiri ni he komisi he whono whakahiku halau tōru he whahi tapu nei. Ha ko e ole ha mutalau. Ko e whiwhirianga he komisi ke whua ke tuanga tōru ke tōru aki ke he maanga haliku ka e whua ki ange e tuanga ke whā aki ke he maanga ha mutalau. Pe he mai foki e presidente ko Mr. Charlie Tohvaka Tō whakahoko e tuwhatuwhaanga he tau parepare, ka osi ai tau paleko nei, ka mata he mata hola ono, he a whiawhi, ka osi e pale halofi moa vesele, mangana ko ha kupu. Pēnei tau whailoanga te tōru ke latai moe mga nei. Very good afternoon. Here's our community announcements for today. It is now likely that El Nino will develop during the southern hemisphere winter between June to August 2014. It is estimated that there is at least a 70% chance that this will occur. At this stage, it is too early to determine the strength of this potential El Nino event. El Nino events usually peak between December and February before decaying around March to May. The tropical Pacific Ocean is currently in a state of rapid transition. Waters have warmed considerably in recent weeks and are predicted to continue to warm in the coming months. El Nino is often but not always associated with below normal rainfall in Niue. However, the island is typically dry during El Nino events, and if prolonged, Niue could face a drought. Sea surface temperature in Niue is typically cool during El Nino events. The director of Niue Met Services, Mr. Sionitasi Pulehetoa, said Niue encountered a recent experience with the drought in the second half of 2012 due to El Nino event. This impacted on agricultural produce such as taro and other food crops. Rainfall suppressed over Niue for about more than 3 months. He also said we need to be attentive and be ready for the unexpected. A short handover ceremony was held this morning at the old fish factory for new machinery for the Civil and Quarry Division. The two brand new pieces of heavy machinery are the DC bulldozer and the 924K aggregate handler loader will be a much-needed addition to the operations that have been stalled at times due to aging equipment and breakdowns. A small gathering of government officials and staff were present to witness the handover. New Zealand High Commissioner, His Excellency Ross Arden, presented the machinery and keys as a token of the ongoing support from New Zealand Government. He noted the significance and importance of such equipment to the national developments within the country. Premier Toke Talangi accepts the machinery, expressing Niue's gratitude to New Zealand Government for funding the brand new machinery, and he in turn handed the keys over to the staff of the Civil and Quarry Division with a word of caution to take care of the machines. The bulldozer is ready in use out in the field at the moment. The president of the Niue Cricket Association, Mr. Charlie Tohavaka, is happy to announce the finals of Niue Cricket Tournament 2014 that will be completed this coming Saturday between pool winners Alofi and Avesele. The game will be played in Hakupu starting at 8 a.m. in the morning, and this will decide who will be the number 1 and number 2 team overall. The decisions for the 3rd and 4th place getters have been decided at the last committee meeting this week at the request of Mutalo. The committee then decided to award the 3rd overall placing to Liku and 4th placing goes to Mutalo. The president also said the prize giving will be held in Hakupu at 6 p.m. after the final game on Saturday between Alofi and Avesele. And here's our news from around the region. Samoa citizenship could soon be up for sale for as much as $1 million tala, or US $440,800. What's more, it appears that this price tag is negotiable. That's what Prime Minister Tuila Epa Sa'ilele Malie Nga'oi's government is proposing through a draft legislation titled the Citizenship Investment Bill 2014. Though the bill, a citizen from any country who is willing to invest $1 million tala in Samoa after a series of checks outlined in the bill could become a citizen 3 years after. Eventually, he or she can own land. This prospect, including the possibility of bringing in an investor's spouse, children, and immediate relatives, has raised the ire of prominent lawyer Leota Raymond Schuster. Contacted by the Samoan Observer for his views on the bill, Leota drilled a number of holes in what he called an extreme piece of legislation. Leota said the fact that the government thinks they need to resort to rich people to bail Samoa out of its financial woes was unfortunate. The Solomon Islands government has dismissed reports aid had been withheld from victims of last month's deadly floods. Around 4,000 people remain in temporary evacuation centres. Some have accused the government of restricting relief supplies to encourage people to return to their homes. The chairman of the Disaster Victims Coalition Team 2014, Eddie Aguga, has been quoted saying some of the evacuation centres have gone days without receiving food or water. Hemming says the government is continuing to supply food to evacuation centres and affected communities, but he says the government is encouraging those who can return home to do so. Concerns remaining over the state of sanitation in evacuation centres. Last week, the Ministry of Health recorded 163 new suspected cases of dengue fever, 146 of which have tested positive. There is a sharp increase in non-communicable diseases in Port Moresby as the first quarter of this year, said Sir Professor Isi Kevo. Sir Isi Kevo is the Professor of Medicine of the University of Papua New Guinea Medical School and Health Sciences, Director of the Sir Buri Kindu Heart Institute, and the Consultant Physician and Cardiologist of the Port Moresby General Hospital. He told Post Courier that out of 468 patients that were admitted to Port Moresby General Hospital for the first quarter of this year, 27% of them were admitted under non-communicable diseases. The NCDs include vascular diseases, arteries, stroke, coronary artery disease, peripheral vascular disease, hypertension, diabetes mellitus, chronic lung diseases, cancers, mental health, and injuries. Sekevo said that for cardiovascular disease, cancers, chronic respiratory diseases, and diabetes on a global scale, these four are the world's biggest killers. Australia's multi-billion-dollar foreign aid program would be delivered to fewer nations under recommendations put forward by the Commission of Audit. It is one of 86 recommendations covering the Australian government 15 largest programs, which aims to get Australia's budget on path towards a sustainable surplus. The Commission of Audit says Australia's foreign aid program is significantly fragmented, with programs operating in many countries at a smaller scale. Citing the Independence Review of Aid Effectiveness 2011, the report says the current aid program lacks a clear and comprehensive strategy. And finally, prison officials in Guam say 17 inmates have tested positive for tuberculosis. Jeff Limo, a special assistant to the Department of Corrections Director, told the Pacific Daily News that the positive test come after 60 inmates and guards who tested positive for tuberculosis in April. He said most were cleared based on X-rays. Limo says more skin tests were given to 140 people at the prison. He says those who tested positive are being X-rayed to see whether they have active tuberculosis. The tests were prompted by an inmate being diagnosed with that bacteria. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says tuberculosis can be fatal if not treated properly. The bacteria is spread through the air, though it can live in the body without making someone sick. And those are our news for today.